In this tutorial, we are going to learn how to animate shining metal. As you can see, we have two layers here. One is a background with a sword, we'll call it BG, and other is called Gleam, where we are going to animate the gleam on the sword. We have already set our timeline here to 70 frames. We've estimated that our animation should not take longer than that. Now let's get started. Let the BG layer be locked, as you can see in the video. Now we select the Gleam layer and draw a rectangle using the rectangle tool. The shortcut for that is R, and we keep a white fill to it by going to Properties, Object, Color and Style, Fill, and choosing whites from the palette that will pop up once you click on the fill. Next, we change the shape of the rectangle. Please follow the video here. Once this is done, we right-click on our shape and choose Convert to Symbol from the drop-down menu. Or we can also use the shortcut key F8 to do this. Then we call this symbol Gleam. After this is done, we go to the Gleam layer, right-click on it and go to Add Classic Motion Guide from the drop-down menu. You can now see a new layer added above the Gleam layer, and that has already been named Guide Gleam. Our path or the guide for the movement of the gleam is going to be on this layer. Now we lock our Gleam layer, select the layer for the guide gleam and go to the line tool. The shortcut for this is N. You can see that we are drawing a line next to our shape and increasing its thickness. For this, we go to Properties, Object, Color and Style, Stroke, Size, and change it on the slider. Then, using the selection tool, we curve our newly created guide into sort of a bow shape and place it so that the curve runs over the blade of the sword. That's because we want our shine to be moving on the blade. Next, we unlock the Gleam layer and switch on the Snap to Object tool. Please follow the video to locate it. Now we bring our shape close to the line and you will see that the shape snaps to the line automatically. This is how the Snap to Object tool operates. Now we select the first keyframe on the Gleam layer and drag it to frame number 5. This means our animation will start on frame number 5. Then we select frame 20 and add a keyframe there. Now as you can see in the video, we bring our shape down the guide and rotate it a little using the free transform tool. The shortcut is Q. We add another keyframe on frame 35 and move our shape further down the guide and rotate it again exactly as seen in the video. Then we select frames in between the keys that we have made at random. Please follow the video here. Then we right-click on any one of those frames and choose Create Classic Tween from the drop-down menu. You can see that the shape is moving over the path or the guide that we have created. Next, we select the Gleam layer and go to Properties, Frame, Filters and click on the plus sign. We choose Glow from the drop-down menu. We select white from the color palette and the values for the X and the Y axis will be 10. We then keep the quality high and input a value of 130 in the strength box. The next thing we need to do is to add a mask to our animation so that the white gleam is only seen passing over the metal blade of the sword. So we add a new layer and call it Mask. Next, we hide both the guide and the animation layers for the time being. We are now going to create the mask. We start with drawing a rectangle. The shortcut for the rectangle tool is R. Then we delete the outlines. We then choose a bright color for the rectangle so that it stands out clearly from the background. Our color is going to be blue here and the opacity will be 60%. We input these values right next to the fill box. Please follow the video. We now zoom in a bit and modify the rectangle so that it matches the shape of our blade exactly as you can see in the video. We need to draw another rectangle to mask the crossguard and the rain guard of the sword as you can see in the video. Now that this is done, the area where the blue mask is seen is the area where our moving gleam will be visible. Then we unhide our gleam animation layer and we drag it up so that it sits on the top of the guide layer. Please see the video. Then we select our mask layer, right click on it and click mask from the drop down menu. We also hide the guide layer as seen in the video. We can now see the Gleam animate by pressing enter. Now let's make few changes so that our Gleam shape slides over more of the sword. We go to frame number 12 and add a keyframe by using F6. Then we move our Gleam shape more to the left so that it covers more of the blade. Go to frame 5, double click to enter the symbol and use the scale and rotate tool. The shortcut is Ctrl-Alt-S and we scale it up to 120%. We then exit the symbol. We then add a keyframe on frame 27 using F6 and then adjust the symbol. We then select the Gleam layer and go to Properties, Frame, Filters and then the plus sign and choose Blur from the drop-down menu. We choose Medium in the Quality drop-down menu. The values in the X and Y axis both will be 2. Now, we double click on our Gleam shape to enter the symbol. Then we go to Properties, Objects, Color and Style. Then select the box next to the checkered square and input a value of 60%. This is the value for our alpha. Let's exit the symbol by clicking the Scene 1 tab as seen in the video. We go to Properties, Frame, Filters, Glow and change the values for the X and Y axis to 30. Our animation looks okay, but we can tweak the timing to make it more interesting. So we select some in between frames as seen in the video. Then we go to Properties, Frame, Tweening and in the Effects drop-down menu, we choose Classic Ease. Let's add a value of 70 here. Next, we select some in-between frames from keyframe 20 to keyframe 35 and go back to the Classic Ease box and input a value of 70. Now we can see what our animation looks like by pressing enter. Hope you found this tutorial helpful. Thanks for watching.